All right, so you're looking to really level up that crypto game, right? See what's on the horizon.
Always got to stay ahead of the curve.
Exactly. And, you sent over this video from this pretty popular crypto influencer.
Yeah, I've seen him around. Lots of predictions, investment ideas.
Funds overflowing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're peering into a crystal ball, but for, the
The
blockchain.
blockchain world, yeah. One thing that really struck me was how he ties Bitcoin's trajectory to the whole financial ecosystem.
Yeah, he doesn't look at it in isolation.
Not at all. It's not just about get the tech, it's understanding the bigger picture, the interconnectedness, traditional markets and this new frontier.
So let's unpack that. First things first, he's super bullish on Bitcoin. I mean, it's basically breathing down the neck of its previous all-time high, right?
It is, yeah.
And he even uses this term second leg up, suggesting a potential market like euphoria by 2025.
I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. He's basing it on the idea that Bitcoin's price moves in these cycles.
Like waves.
Exactly. So we saw that surge, a correction, and now he thinks we're about to hit another massive upswing.
And historically, these second legs, as he calls them, that's when things get really interesting.
That's when we buckle up. But you're right, nothing's guaranteed. Always good to remember that.
He makes sure to say that a lot. He's big on using data, making informed decisions, not just vibes, FOMO.
Look at the numbers, understand the trends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But let's move on from Bitcoin's moonshot for now.
Yeah.
He dives into these emerging trends too. Thinks they're gold mines for, savvy investors.
Yeah, the one that caught my eye right away was cross-chain solutions.
Okay, break that down for me. What's he talking about?
Imagine you can move your tokens, let's say from Ethereum to Solana,
Okay.
as easily as sending an email, no third party, no bridge.
Wow.
That's the future he's painting. Seamless.
Yeah.
Flow of assets across all these different ecosystems. Like using the internet, we don't think about all the different protocols involved. It just works.
Right. And he's betting big on this platform called Base, built by Coinbase, to really be the one to make this happen. It's ambitious, right, to unify these separate blockchain worlds.
It is. But Coinbase, they have a huge user base, pretty good track record.
They're a big player.
If anyone can bring it to the mainstream, it's probably them. And there's a technical side, too. Base is built on what we call layer 2 chains.
Okay, what's that? Like in simple terms?
Think of them like express lanes on a highway.
Okay, got it.
Makes those transactions faster, cheaper. He's betting this tech is going to be vital in making crypto, scalable, user-friendly.
So he sees Base as this bridge between traditional finance and let's be honest, the wild west of DeFi.
Yeah, I can see that.
And those layer 2 chains, that's the sturdy infrastructure that can handle all that traffic.
Makes sense. He's really thinking long-term.
But wait, get this. His second big prediction, AI agents. He thinks they're going to explode. We're talking market growth jumping from like $5 billion to almost $50 billion by 2030.
That's massive growth. What's interesting, though, is his breakdown of AI agent development.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
4 phases. Starts with, those basic internet personalities.
Right.
Bots with a little, personality.
Like the ones we see now?
Exactly. But then it evolves quickly. He sees them becoming highly functional assistants, managing your portfolio, maybe even anticipating trends.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
And this is where it gets crazy. He thinks they might evolve into, socially aware entities, almost like digital beings, deep understanding of the financial world and, human behavior.
He's painting this future where AI agents aren't just tools. They're like collaborators.
Yeah.
Maybe even companions in the crypto world.
Yeah.
So we're talking having a super intelligent sidekick who lives in the blockchain.
Yeah. He spotlights some specific projects, too. Fetch.ai, for one, thinks they're going to revolutionize how we interact with crypto. And so much more.
So are we talking about handing over the keys to our financial kingdom to these AI agents? Is that the level of trust he's envisioning?
I don't think he goes that far. But he definitely believes they'll play a big role in the future of finance. Harnessing AI's power, smarter, faster, more efficient decisions. But like with any powerful tech, there are risks. He does acknowledge that.
Right. Got to be careful.
Security, ethical development, making sure they operate for the good of their users. It's a big deal. It's a big responsibility. And what's interesting? He even shares his own missteps.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty open about that.
He lost a good chunk of change at one point. 300,000, I think he said. It's refreshing, though.
For sure. It makes him more relatable.
Exactly. He's not some, like, crypto deity who can't do any wrong.
Right. He's made mistakes, learned from them,
Yeah.
came back stronger. It's like it reinforces that investing in this space,
Yeah.
especially in these newer assets. It's a journey.
Long game, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not a sprint to the finish line.
Totally. And, what's cool is how he connects that experience back to his philosophy. He's all about diversification, not just across coins, but risk profiles too.
Having a balanced portfolio, matching your risk tolerance, your goals.
You have that great analogy, remember, with the music venue.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Getting in early on a project, it's like discovering a band playing in some, like, dingy club.
The energy, that excitement, being one of the few who sees the potential.
It's like the thrill of discovery, right? Being part of something special before it blows up.
But it's risky too, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Lonely. You're betting on something most people haven't even heard of.
Could lose everything.
He doesn't shy away from that risk, though. He kind of embraces it.
It's part of the game, he says.
The price you pay for the potential.
Big rewards.
He's not saying everyone should go chase those early stage projects, but he acknowledges it's a valid approach if you can handle it
Requires a certain risk appetite.
and stomach some serious volatility.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But it all comes back to, calculated risk-taking. He's big on due diligence. Understand the project, then decide if the reward justifies it. And that brings us back to meme coins.
Meme coins, right.
Oh.
He has this interesting relationship with them.
Love-hate, I'd say.
On one hand, he gets it, the potential for explosive growth. He even says they're, like, the best way to make huge gains in crypto. But then he also calls them out.
No utility, dependent on hype, pure speculation.
He's walking a tightrope there,
He recognizes they're a part of the landscape, though. Can't ignore them.
whether we like it or not, right?
Right. And I think he understands the psychology behind it, the appeal, getting in early on, something that could potentially,
Moon Dome!
Exactly. But he's also aware of the risks, the pump and dumps, the rug pulls.
It's a wild world out there, especially in that corner of the market.
Yeah.
But he makes this point about how, like, the perception of meme coins is changing.
Oh, yeah, it's not just a joke anymore.
People are starting to see them as, a legitimate investment.
High risk, of course.
High risk, but legitimate.
They can represent more than just a trend,
He's saying there's more to it.
Community building, shared experiences, even cultural expression. It's like tapping into human behavior, emotions, humor, wanting to be part of something bigger.
He even says it can be fun to invest in meme coins.
Which is not something you hear a lot, especially from traditional finance guys.
Right. It's like he's admitting there's an element of entertainment, of playfulness.
Missing from the boring world of stocks and bonds, maybe.
Let's not forget the caution, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Don't jump in blindly.
Do your research. Understand the market. Manage your risk. It's key, even if you're just playing around. Always a good reminder. Because even if you hit it big with a meme coin, long-term success, it's about understanding the game.
The dynamics. Picking the right projects. It all comes back to risk management.
Exactly. That's the foundation.
Okay.
So have fun, enjoy the ride, but don't go all in on a meme coin, no matter how tempting it seems.
Solid advice.
Find that balance, risk and reward. Following your gut, but using your head too.
I like that.
He even suggests using some more advanced tools, like sentiment analysis.
Okay, that's getting a little fancy.
He mentioned a platform called Kaiko for tracking market trends,
So it's not just vibes. We're looking at hard data.
Exactly. Data-driven decisions, like having your own analyst team, crunching numbers, giving you those insights.
I like that, a personal Bloomberg terminal.
Yeah.
But it's not just about, staying informed. It's about connection too, right? He's big on community.
Oh, huge. He uses Telegram a lot for that real-time interaction.
Yeah, Telegram's blowing up in the crypto world.
Tons of groups, channels, people discussing projects, sharing news. You can get a real feel for the pulse of the market there. And he recommends following specific people too, thought leaders, analysts, on Twitter.
Get those different perspectives.
Build your own network, trusted sources. It's about more than just like absorbing information. It's about filtering it, right? Knowing who to listen to.
It's like creating your own little crypto think tank.
Exactly. Cutting through the noise.
But even with all these tools, all this advice, we got to remember, right? No substitute for good old-fashioned research.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Due diligence. Can't outsource that.
He's big on that. Says nobody has all the answers. Even the pros make mistakes.
He encourages his viewers to think critically, Don't just take things at face value.
Challenge assumptions.
Yeah.
Question everything. and form your own conclusions.
Become an independent thinker.
That's a good way to put it. So it's not about blindly following the crowd. It's about carving your own path, doing that research, and making decisions that, feel right to you.
Taking control. Becoming an active participant, not just a passenger. And, we've talked about a lot today.
We have predictions, specific coins, risk management, even the ethical side of it all.
It's a whole world out there.
A whirlwind tour of the crypto landscape, that's for sure. But hopefully our listeners feel a little more, equipped.
Ready to navigate it all, make those smart decisions.
Exactly. Because I think what this influencer shows us, it's that this space, it's full of potential.
Yep.
But it's not just about getting rich quick. It's about understanding the technology, the trends, and being prepared for the long haul. And I think what really resonated with me was his emphasis on community, on the idea that we're all in this together, building something new, something better.
It's a movement, more than just an investment opportunity.
And that's what makes it so exciting, right? The potential to really change things. So to wrap things up, I just want to say, keep learning, stay curious, and don't be afraid to take some calculated risks. But always do your research. And remember, the future of crypto, it's being written right now, and we all have a chance to be a part of it.
So get out there, explore, experiment, and most importantly, have fun with it.